So guys, welcome to the fifth episode of Ask PK, and I'm loving making these videos. I'm loving the process. So keep the questions coming in. I'm trying to make these videos as frequently as I can. Can be a bit overwhelming at times, but it's fun. I love doing this. So I have a 15-minute window after which I have to go for a meeting, and I thought, why not make this video? So yes, I'm having fun. In today's episode, I will be talking about mindfulness, meditation, the difference between the two, and what role do both of these play in our life. That's the agenda for today. On a side note, I would also like to thank one person who has had a big influence on my life, and that is not a spiritual personality. That is actually an entrepreneur named Gary Vaynerchuck. And I am sure that he won't be watching this video anytime soon, but just want to take this opportunity to thank him. So hey, thank you, Gary. You have played a big role, and I'm making these videos because of you. So thank you. This is me offering my gratitude towards you. Okay, so let's jump into the question. Here is the question again, this time by Neha Pandit. She asks some really good questions, and this is one more example of that. So this is the question: can practicing any form of art be meditation itself? Because if we see, none of the performers have ever mentioned doing meditation in particular. They have always emphasized on practicing for 2, 3 or 4 hours daily. Even my daughter, who is practicing classical dance for almost 12 years, was never advised by her guru to meditate. So the question is, can practicing any form of art daily, commonly known as riyaz, be a form of meditation? Okay. So Neha, very good question, and I have been told this a lot of times by my friends, my relatives, that hey, singing is my meditation, or dancing is my meditation, or playing the guitar is my meditation, or working is my meditation. So I think those are not correct is a wrong word or incorrect is a wrong word. I think we need to understand this definition from different perspectives. Okay, so see, let's try to understand the difference between mindfulness and difference between meditation. Now, this difference is very personal. So this is my opinion or my view of the difference between mindfulness and meditation. So this is not really a standard thing that you would find on the internet. It's a personal thing. In my opinion, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is basically being mindful or being in the present moment in whatever that you do. So you are drinking water, you are being mindful of that process. If you are, let's say, walking, your focus is on the sensations in your legs, because that is the focus point, that is you being mindful while walking. Or when you're talking right now. If I'm talking to you right now and thinking about the meeting that I have to attend after 15 minutes, I'm not really being mindful. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is basically training the mind to be in the present moment in any activity that we do throughout the day. That is the ultimate mindfulness. And you know what is meditation? Meditation is when you set out a specific time in the day, where you formally sit down for meditation. When you formally sit down for half an hour, 45 minutes, just to be with your breath, just to be with your thoughts, just to be with your emotions, body sensations, and all of that. That is the difference fundamentally between the two. What does mindfulness do? What does meditation do? Meditation helps you boost mindfulness. So in whatever activity that you do in the day, this sitting for 1 hour helps you have that much of a deeper connect with the present moment. And that is how you live your life wholly, and that is how you live your life fully. Instead of getting caught up in the worries of the past and the future, worries of the future and anxieties, or regrets of the past and worries of the future, we tend to let go of them. So it's like a purification process. Meditation, you sit down, it's like a purification process which enables you to be mindful throughout the day. That is the basic definition, the difference between the two. Now, some activities we are naturally mindful about. So let's say, especially one example is when we are in danger. So imagine you are in some kind of a danger. Let's say, I don't know, pick a situation. Maybe you are confronted by a tiger tomorrow. I hope it doesn't happen, touch wood. Okay. But just imagine that if you are confronted by a tiger tomorrow, you wouldn't really be worrying about what you have to cook in the evening, right? That's just silly. So in situations when we are super alert, or when we are confronted by danger, we tend to be super mindful. So in some activities, let's say it can be sports, it can be with the musical instrument, it can be when you're working, or when you're with your loved ones, or when you're watching a sunset. It could be anything. During those moments, you are naturally very mindful, and that is fine. So the example that you gave, that in a particular activity, to develop that activity, we obviously have to be mindful, and that is good. So Shravani, it's good that you're being mindful as far as the dancing is concerned. Okay, as far as the dance class is concerned, it plays its role. Okay, but the real question is, can you extend this mindfulness throughout the day, and not just on that one activity or two activities or three activities where we can be really mindful? So the real question is, you are mindful in the while performing the dance, but are you mindful before? Are you mindful afterwards? Right? So for example, being mindful in the dance class is going to help you improve your dancing skills. But what about those anger issues that you have when you are stuck in traffic, when you're about to reach the dancing class? Do you think being really present in the dance class will help you be with that anger? No, because that anger will be suppressed. Or what about the worry and anxiety which attacks you after the dance class is done? Being in the dance class is being mindful of that process, of that moment, which is brilliant, but it is again just a part of the picture. Your mindfulness should extend throughout the day. What will happen is that if Shravani supplements this mindfulness in the dance class with the meditation that she does at home, if she allocates 30 minutes, 45 minutes, she'll be, firstly, her performance in dance will improve because she'll be more mindful, even more mindful. More than that, she'll also let go of her insecurities and fears and anger and all of those things which keep on bothering us all the time inside this thing that we call the mind and the body, of course. Yeah, so in a way that is more holistic. Meditation is more holistic. Mindfulness is like a being in that moment, right? So I hope this answers your question, Neha. I wanted to add one more point, but I forgot what I wanted to say. But yeah, I think this answers the question for now. Just to summarize, the real question is not just being mindful of that activity, but being mindful throughout the day. And meditation helps you do that because it's a purification process. It purifies your mind. You let go of things which have been bothering you, which you have compartmentalized, which you have pushed behind the wall for so many minutes, hours, days, months, years, whatever it is. So it's a purification process.